In today's video, I'm bringing y'all with me to a vintage clothing store called Brandon & Butler. We got Jasa over here, the stylist, and she's about to style me up.
And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often.
Y'all, Jasa just told me a very good tip when it comes to thrifting, so I need y'all to hear it too.
So this was the inspo.
Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Amaka Juanes, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because if you haven't already, respectfully, what is you doing? Go ahead and do that right now before y'all forget. So in today's video, I'm bringing y'all with me to a vintage clothing store called Brandon & Butler, and it's located in Butler, PA, close to my university. If y'all know, y'all know. So this store turns clothing waste into sustainable fashion, and they have sneakers, vintage, streetwear clothing, which we love. And the special thing about this is that we're about to have a stylist out there who works there, and she's about to style me into their clothes that they have in the store. And I'm just so excited to meet her for the first time and for y'all to meet her also, because she just seems like a fun vibe, and we have kind of the same style, so it's like perfect. And we're just about to have a great time playing dress up, and I can't wait for y'all to see this process happening. So I'm about to head over there right now since it's like 1 hour away, and I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. So we out here, just got to the place, and we're about to head inside, show y'all a little bit about where I'm at, show y'all the store, and then I'm gonna make y'all meet the stylist real quick. All right, y'all, so we got Jasa over here, the stylist, and she's about to style me up, do her thing, you know, just show y'all a little bit around sections of the store.
Yeah, we got about, I'd say over 5,000 items in store, all vintage, 20 years or older. So we're gonna do a little vintage vibes today, take y'all back, so let's get it.
So first we're out here, we walk in, and you see this big ass place. You know, you might be overwhelmed when coming in here, so we're just gonna show y'all around little sections so y'all can get familiarized when y'all come in here in your own time.
You first come in, you got your little chill section here. A lot of the dads chill here while the women are shopping, you get it. You got your vintage records, all your vintage aesthetics over here. So you'll come in, got your register, and everything hanging on our wall, we call it our high price T wall. Everything on there is $100 or more due to its uniqueness of the clothing. You'll have your band tees over here. We usually have our new drop that we do every other week with new items that we brought in. Cute items that we decide to put on our online site that we think will sell well. Of course, my favorite section is our sportswear. We got our jerseys. We got a full Pittsburgh section from Steelers to Penguins to Pirates to just little good Pittsburgh vintage gear. Then you have your professional teams, and then we have our NASCAR. Back here we have our track pants, which are my favorite. Then we have our bottoms and your denim. We have a full section of our workwear shoes. And on the other side, we have our vintage collegiate university. This does really well, especially the Pitt and Penn State here. I will take y'all over here. This section is full Harley. Harley is always our #1 bestseller. That is actually how our owner got started in all of this. Bought a Harley box of vintage tees and realized the prices on them and that this would be a great business to have. And we have your vintage brand name, which would be your vintage Nike, Adidas, Russell, things like that. Behind us, we have more of like a section of, if it's not in a category, we throw it in here. So you have your tees, your crew necks. Right now we have sweaters out for the season. Then we do have your budget sections, which would be 2 for $40 and 3 for $35.
They be having deals in there, you know, especially with Slippery Rock being right around the corner. College students, you know, we're on a budget, so y'all can always come here, find your section, and then yeah.
And we got our vintage camo. Camo's a great seller right now, along with our vintage workwear, which is a little low right now due to everyone wants the Carhartts, everyone wants the Dickies. You know how it goes. And then back here we have a full section of vintage jackets, which are great quality. I mean, you have real leathers, your real furs, your trench coats, your pea coats. You know how to do it. In the backpack, this is for all my girlies. Stop wearing the same shit all other women are wearing. Get your vintage. We have a full women's section for every era, every aesthetic you can think of. Got women's shoes, pants, skirts, dresses, accessories. And then of course, we have our shoe wall. So we do have newer items over here. We are kind of getting out of the shoe game right now just because Nike releases 10 new pairs of shoes a week, so it's kind of died down. But we still have your new selection over here. We have been bringing in a lot of used shoes and pricing them low. We do have a rag house, so we get a bunch of shoes in there. So if you guys need some cool beaters, we got them. Yeah,
I'm loving everything already. So like this is probably like a dream store for me, you know. My style, vintage, things that no one else can find. So we gotta be different, one of one.
One of one, unique, one of a kind. You're never stepping out in the same fit as anyone else.
So this is the perfect store to go to, honestly. And we're about to get started in a little bit. I'm gonna show y'all little sneak peeks of little sections just to show y'all more in depth of what they have. Y'all, look how cute the fitting room is. All the posters around, like what? And they got a big mirror, so you can see yourself fully with the fits that you have on. Y'all, Jaysa just told me a very good tip when it comes to thrifting, so I need y'all to hear it too.
All right, so if you guys are thrifting and you're wondering what is vintage, what is not vintage, look at the tags. If anything is made in the USA, automatically vintage, nothing is made here anymore. You can also touch the quality. Usually the quality is a straight giveaway. It's usually thicker, just softer. Everything was made better back then. Another little piece is if you ever see a t-shirt and it has the single stitch, automatically vintage, unless they're trying to make it a look-alike. But you can like look at the tag and see the single stitch. Like just feel how soft that shit is.
No, I swear. Yeah.
And then it's like, if you can see, it says made in the USA. So those are your little keys of how to tell what is vintage and what is newer.
Keep that in mind if y'all going thrifting, you know, looking for some vintage clothing. That's the little secret. That's cute. So when you go thrifting, okay, you know how you buy oversized pants?
Right.
Like, you know how it's like big at the waist?
Oh, hell yeah. So I know how to basic sew.
Okay.
But girl Sid, she is amazing. She did a tutorial on our page. She just had to put like the shoestring in it and make it tight. So she's like very tiny, but she could be wearing like size 36 waist and make it look amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. See that video that she's talking about, cause
Shout out Sid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She ate with that.
She really did. She really did. She had like olive Carhartts that were so tacky.
I love a baggy look until they drop down to my knees and I can't wear it.
Whole songs hanging out.
Yup. Going over the fits right now, so y'all will see what we come up with later on. So we got the first fit down. Can't wait for y'all to see because we're definitely wearing a vintage fur coat with it. And then she'll explain a little bit more about the fits. First fit, y'all.
So she has the best skin tone to style because she looks good in every color no matter what she tells you. So she sent me a fit inspo. I think ours is better than this one.
Yup, sure is.
For sure. Let me show you guys. So this was the inspo. So right now we have a real vintage rabbit fur on her. Layered it with a cute little brown leather vest. I've been loving mixing the different textures together. And then underneath, we have a cute little 70s silk button up with a little detail of the tie. She's got some vintage Levi's on. Like I said, I've been loving to mix and match, especially different patterns too. And then she brought her booties, which is a perfect match with her silk button up, and it's called the sandwich effect. So if you want anything to match your shoes, you get your shoes and you get something up above to match called the sandwich.
Okay. She's giving y'all some tips right here, so.
She's also beautiful, so it's very easy to style.
Thank you. Aww. First fit's done. I'm gonna get some pictures real quick. We're on to the second look of the day.
We did like a baddie biker vibe with a little feminine piece, so she still has her girly in it. We tried on like 10 different coats, but this was the winner. So we have a real vintage leather biker jacket to give it some shape to the outfit. Underneath, we layered the corset with a vintage button up, has cute little detail on it. Over top with the red corset to give her shape. And we also have some vintage Levi's again, that real denim be hitting. And then we picked out the black booties she brought to give the outfit shape on the bottom. And look at her in moments.
Now this look. Yeah, giving. All right, we got the final look, more of a streetwear look, which we love. So, look at this, y'all.
So you know streetwear is my favorite, so we put her in Dickie overalls. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Got a little belt to match the baby tee. All of this is vintage. Then we offset the workwear with my Doc Martens that I got from here, of course. Big red bag to give it a little girly look to match the red in the baby tee. And look at her. She is a dog. She going out and working her 9 to 5, then getting it on the street, okay?
Yo, hey.
How does your butt look good in those? Let's go. That's how you know. Little twerk session.
You know, the hip thrusts have been coming in handy lately, you know.
Yeah, you
Bulgarian split squat. Y'all know. Comment down below what was y'all favorite look for today, cause me, all three of them were my favorite. I can't pick. I'm indecisive.
I'll be biased and say this one's my favorite. It's simple. We were just talking about how a streetwear tomboy look makes you feel like a badder bitch than an actual bad bitch outfit. She coming for y'all.
And you know, sometimes a tomboy look, you really have to work it. You know, If you don't come in with confidence, that tomboy gonna work you. The
She won't let me
details.
put anything on her head, so we're gonna do some detail on the purse. A little bandana look.
Cute.
You know.
It's all about the details, y'all. It's all about the details. That's a wrap, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification if you haven't yet, in order to be updated with my life in this journey of life with AJ.
Boy, now you make me feel